Thank you. Less than a month from the start of OU's football season, longtime Sooners assistant coach Cale Gundy has stepped down.
6 in the morning anchor Tess Monty joins us now with new details of Gundy's resignation. Tess?
Leanne, Dave, this is definitely the big story of the day. Cale Gundy has been a fixture with OU's football program for almost 3 decades, first as a player, then as a coach. And the news of his resignation has sent shockwaves through Sooner Nation. In a letter posted to Twitter just after 10:30 last night, Gundy detailed an incident that happened during a film session last week. He said he'd asked the players to take notes and noticed a player was distracted. Gundy says he picked up that player's iPad and read aloud what was on the screen, including a word Gundy said he should have never, under any circumstance, uttered. Gundy said he didn't realize what he was reading, and as soon as he did, he says he was horrified. He apologized and said it was not malicious or intentional, and he called it a critical moment for Oklahoma football and said the team doesn't deserve to be distracted by off-the-field matters. The resignation is the first true test for OU's new head coach Brent Venables, who shared a statement saying in part, "The culture we're building in our program is based on mutual respect. As leaders of this program, it's essential that we hold ourselves to the highest standards as we model for our players the type of men we want them to become." We spoke with Rick Corey from the Blitz 1170, who says Cale Gundy is one of the best guys in college football and a standout recruiter who will be tough to replace.
To have the history and the base that Cale Gundy has, and more importantly, the history and the base he has with high school coaches in Oklahoma, knowing people here in Oklahoma and in his region. Just that is impossible to replace. You can't. It would take you from 1995 until now, and that's just not something you're going to be able to do.
Venables announced LaDamian Washington, OU offensive analyst and former Mizzou receiver, will replace Cale Gundy as the wide receiver coach on an interim basis. And we do have the full statements from both Gundy and Venables at newson6.com.